Welcome back to some more Timberborn. Last time we got extra water storage built. We built some more water pumps so we can pump faster when there's a good tide. We started planting our mangrove trees, although a bunch of them ended up dying because the bad water came and dried them out, contaminated them. So we're kind of working with a small little area here, but that's okay. They're still growing anyway, so we haven't gotten any mangrove fruits from that yet. But we're also working on getting trees taken out here and then building some levees so we can put big water wheels and get the number cruncher unlocked so that we can start getting science whenever the water here is flowing. So that's kind of where we're at now. They are slowly getting this built and taking the trees down and stuff like that. So they're going to continue working on that. I did pause this side because we need to go across here to build all of this. That's going to take some time. While they are doing that, I think we do need to start working on getting more irrigation in this main area. Now, we did talk previously about needing to move all of this stuff. I had it all built here because this is where the dry area was, and it doesn't matter because this stuff being built on a dry area means that we have the green space to plant our crops and our trees. But as I start irrigating more of this, we are going to want to be using it for more stuff. So I have to figure out where we're going to move this stuff. I think the food stuff, like we talked about before, maybe coming over here somewhere so that we can use the power from this bad water area to get those going. This is not great. Okay. These are going to end up drying out completely because they are so fast. If you can see, the soybeans do not live long without being dry or wet while being dry. So those are not great. Oh, I guess these are pretty quick too. So we're going to want to put those near the water dump eventually. We do have 56 dynamite. So my thought is maybe we'll put one water dump like in this general area, or maybe where one of these are. Maybe I'll get rid of one of these and put it over here. It will get a decent chunk of the trees and then maybe some of this, something like this, and then put another dump over here to get a lot of this. Just to keep some of this. And then I might move these closer to where the water dump is because that is going to always be staying green. And then we'll put some of the other stuff that doesn't dry out as quickly closer to this area. And this would have probably been fine if I had remembered to open this up when the good tide was going, but I forgot to do that. So this dried out a lot faster than the rest of this. So we might not even really have issues here in the future, but let's empty this out. Let's empty that. They can move those logs either over here or over into this. We've got a lot of storage here. This area is going to be where we're putting our future water reservoir. So that's why I'm putting a whole bunch of log storage here. We still have place for scrap. Okay, cool. So once this is emptied, then we can put the water dump there. Put some dynamite, put a water dump, and maybe put another forester eventually. Put some more trees, and then we'll put another water dump somewhere over here. I might as well do this one now while we're waiting for that to get done. So let's build. Oh, we haven't unlocked this yet. So this needs 600 science. Oh, maybe I'll just wait. Because I really want to build the number cruncher. And this is going to take 600 science, which means that we're not going to be able to. Okay, why don't we do this? I'm going to unlock the number cruncher right now because we have enough science and I want to make sure to get this first. As soon as we get 600 more science, I will unlock the dynamite and we'll be able to do that. And this is really close to being done anyway, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Got to figure out. Okay, so this can fit in pretty easily here. I guess what I could do, I could either put it on top of this area, but I would have to get more trees taken care of. Or I can just use a bunch of things, or I can dynamite. Decisions. We're doing pretty good on science, so I guess whatever, we'll figure it out. Pretty soon. Here's this done. It is. So let's delete this. And then once we get enough science, we can unlock those singles. And I might just go ahead and use it to get rid of some of this so we can have number cruncher right in here. This still has the room. Okay, good. They're slowly building this. I guess what I should probably do is build a path to here so they can get this done a little bit faster. Can they not even reach this? No, they can. I might still build a path closer and get it done a little bit faster. And then we'll see what happens there. Finally, okay, we've got some mangrove fruits starting to grow, so I am going to open this up so they can start grabbing that. We do have this tree gone, so I can put a path in here so they can get to this a little bit faster. And as soon as more of these trees are taken out, we will be able to do more. Just a few left, which is great. I'm gonna make these two supply. Since these are next to where the wood is getting chopped down the most, they can take those over to other places as time allows. And last time we did add sluices here that are set to open up if there's a hint of contamination. But the goal is eventually to put a wall along this so that when we make this reservoir taller, the water can back up a little bit into here and come in, because in our other playthrough, season 3, we found that if the area behind it is only a certain height, the area in front of it will also only be a certain height. So this way it'll make it this able to be a little bit taller. Okay, this is done. Can you reach this last tree? You can. I must just not have marked it for cutting. Let's get that one taken care of, and then we will start the next thing. Oh my gosh, we have so many open empty jobs. Why is that? Oh, we don't have any haulers. That's not good. I probably should lower the priority on the builder's hut. I do want them to build, but I feel like the haulers are more important. Okay, good. At least we got one hauler in there, so they can help out with that. We must have lost a few, and the new ones haven't grown up yet. Still doing good on gears, metal. Oh, we're full on metal storage too. We do need metal for this, right? Yeah, so I might as well build a metal storage over here because we're going to build more than one number cruncher anyway. I'm tempted to come up here and get more trees. If I did that, would they be able to get up there? Possibly. Let's build this. And then mark these trees for cutting. Might as well get them while we're here. We don't have enough science to, and we're still building all the other stuff. So this should be okay. They can get up here, get these trees. And then we will get rid of this lumberjack for now. And then this is going to be set for metal blocks. And obtain. And I need to build more housing. I do eventually need to move the housing. Maybe I'll put some housing up here. I don't know. Because this bottom area is going to end up being for crops. That's kind of out of the way. I don't know. I guess for now it doesn't really matter. I can just put it behind or something. Housing. This will, well, actually, let's put this over one. So I can put another medium storage here if I want. And I might as well go ahead and build it. We have... Well, maybe I won't. I was going to say we have enough gears, but we're going to need gears for these. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to need gears for this. So I definitely want to continue keeping those. Oh, so this guy isn't going to be able to get any of those trees anyway. Might as well put a lumberjack then. Be up here. Okay, perfect. That'll get all of that. And we are slowly getting the science for the other things. So as time goes on, hopefully that will happen. We've got just 2 days left in the bad tide, so that should be helpful sooner rather than later. I am going to mark this so that these trees can get replanted. The only time that these are going to end up getting contaminated is during a bad tide. If it's a drought or a good tide, they should produce plants. I guess if we continue to have bad tides over and over again, then I will need to figure this out and maybe just get rid of these trees. We have some here, so we're starting to get more food types getting cooked up, so that's good. They're slowly building this, which is great. Starting to get stuff done. And then I'm going to lower this so that as soon as a good tide starts, it'll let stuff in here. I do eventually want to put either detonate some of this so that it's the same height as this and I can put a sluice there instead, or have like another spot. But I think that would probably be the best bet, is to just dynamite it and make it so that if this area is lower than a certain amount, it'll open. So we can always have stuff coming in here. And maybe I'll also dynamite part of like this area or something so that it stays wet a little bit longer, even if this part dries up. I don't know. We'll see. Now that we have dynamite, it will be a little bit easier, but we still don't have enough science to get this one going. So we've got a long way to go. Okay, other than this, what am I building? Okay, bad tide has ended. Not going to open this up until all of the bad water is gone from here. So let's take a look and see. Yeah, we've got to... Oh no, this all dried up too. Well, how long do we have? We've got 17 days. It'll be fine because the good water is going to start coming in here pretty soon. Perfect. Look at all that. Filling all this up. Nice. Okay, how are we doing here? I do need to watch this and shut it as it gets flooded. This is almost done. That side is going a lot faster. I guess I did build this second, so that's part of it. I feel like I need to up the priority on the stairs and on this. And then maybe also this. Just so we can store more metal blocks, because we don't have any more storage, so they're just sitting there doing nothing at this point. And we've got so much scrap metal sitting there waiting to be turned into metal blocks that's not great. Well, we don't really need to turn these on again because we're still full on water, so I might just leave it at the 4 that we've got. If we get to... Oh, this needs to be closed. If we get to a place where it says that a drought or a bad tide is coming, I probably will turn these on just to top off the storage. But like I said, we're almost full already. We've got 3 spots open, so we probably don't really need to... Oh, I need to shut this or open this to 0.85. Okay. There we go. Starting to get that cleared out. Okay. So, getting somewhere. Do we have anybody in there? We do. We'll see how long it takes them to go over there and cut those trees down. We are just over 100. Oh my gosh, another bad tide that quickly? That was crazy. We have almost 500 science, so we just need 100 more and then we'll be good to go. And yeah, I think we're good here on water, so I'm not going to even turn on the other ones. We'll just leave it the way it is. Hope that this can get done fast, as quickly as possible. Oh my goodness. You're almost done with this side. Okay, so if I am putting this here and I want it to hook into the side there, I guess I'm gonna have to put down a thing and have this out one anyway, because of the fact that this is gonna be too short unless I put it on a platform. But I probably won't want to do that, so I'll have to put one of the, what's it called? One of these down, like this. Put this on top so it connects, and then we'll just have to figure out if I put this here, then we are going to need, let me do this so I can see it from above. Actually, I only have to take out this specific tile here, right there, to get this to work right. So that's good. We're so close. So close. By the time that we have the science to get this working, all the trees hopefully will be chopped down over here, so that's, I guess, a good thing. You're getting that. Still getting these. You replanted all these right in time for another good tide. I guess I probably should just unplant those because there's no point. And I have a bunch of room on this side, so what I could do instead is plant this area and get rid of these. I guess I will. Let's unmark these for planting. Was this contaminated too, or it's just too far away or something to plant? And I'll put down some more mangroves on this side. That maybe. That's within that range. And it's within these as well, so that should be fine. They have a lot to plant though, so oh, we've got more that we could plant here. Get all this filled in. These are still not being chopped down. Do I have them selected to be cut? Yes, I do. Okay. So close. Look at just 9 more science points left, and then we can get that done as well. And I guess we're just waiting on... Oh, is that too far away? No, it's not. I guess for this, we're just waiting on... Okay, really quick, let's open this up and let some water in. To top that off. Okay, cool. That was not an issue at all. Getting that done. Need to close this ASAP. And go ahead and play it so that the bad water doesn't get in there. And I guess pretty much all this is anyway, so we'll just leave it the way it is. This may overtop us a little bit, but no, that's about it. So we're good on that. This is still closed from before, and I do have a beaver letting the water in there. I guess I never opened it up, but that's fine. At least it'll make it so we don't have to worry about it getting too dry over there, so... You're so close. So close. And this time we actually have water in here for the pools and to keep this stuff going. So I think we'll be fine. It's only a 14-day drought, I think, or bad tide. I think that should be good enough. We can continue making all of this stuff. We have more storage for metal blocks and gears again. Oh, we're full on our storage for bad water. Maybe I should just build another thing. Probably. We have this here. Maybe I'll take out this tree. I'm just going to demolish it because it's only one piece of wood anyway. And I'll just put another water storage there for that. This is almost done. We have enough science. Finally, let's get this unlocked and get this in, and then we're going to put something over here. Okay, if I do one here, it's gonna get this, so I can pretty much do like in this area, I think. There, and actually just where the other thing was at, here. Put a water dump, and then we can put another farmhouse or whatever on top, and it'll be fine. And then we have all of that, all that space irrigated. So we have more stuff. Okay, this is, oh, why is this still not done? That's really frustrating. I want to be able to start this. Let me get this done so I don't have to worry about it anymore. We will start these. We are working on putting the resources into here. Okay, this guy is done. We will get rid of that. We will get rid of these paths. To here. We can still reach all of this, I think. And then that will be ready pretty soon. Pretty soon. Okay, are you carrying logs? No, you're not. It doesn't say that they can't reach this, so I'm just trying to figure out why they're not going to do that. I do have it higher prioritized. Goodness, look at all this. So I guess this... Oh, that one's fine, even though there it looks like there's some tendrils. Oh, I guess maybe they don't go all the way there. So this really can't be done. So I will unmark this area for planting right here. But the rest of it is fine. And I probably should put another gatherer in, but we really don't have enough beavers for that. We'll have to wait a little bit. Okay, they finally got that one done. Oh no, they didn't. It's still... why? Why? Do we not have enough builders or something? Okay, pause all of these things. I really just want to get this one done so I can do the rest of this. So in the morning, we're going to follow our builders and see what they're doing with their time. We've got 4 in here. We don't have any in there, which is fine. At least we have 4. Good enough. Scrap metal is once again full. That's not great. I guess I could put another storage over here. These guys can get the whole thing, so. That built. Okay, builders, what are you doing? Oh, you're building this stuff. I really want you to get that one thing built. There shouldn't be anything in the way. I mean, these are important too, so I guess I can't be too upset, but I would really like you to get that one levee done so I can finish building the other water wheel. Why? This is... okay. If you guys see something that I don't, maybe this isn't... no, this is fully connected. This is fully connected up to here. I have this marked. It doesn't say it's too far. So why are they not going there? Huh? That is what I want them to be doing. Okay, Go ahead. Do what you're gonna do. Once this is built, I don't think they have anything else to do other than that one levee, so they should be doing it. Okay, these guys might be building it. You guys going? Yes, thank you. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's because there's one underneath it that needs to get done first. I didn't even realize. Ha. No wonder. No wonder. Ugh, now I feel dumb. Well, at least we figured it out, right? Okay, we're almost done with that. This needs to be for scrap metal. So we can continue just getting as much of that as we can. I guess once this is all gone, I've got to figure out where else we're going to go to get scrap metal. Wow, this is a huge map. There's so much going on over here. I don't really see any... Okay, there's this scrap metal thing, and there is a mine here. There's a mine right there, but that is like in the middle of a river, which means we'd have to block it off because it wouldn't work right. Oh, and then there's some here with another mine. So it's not too far away. Probably this one would be the next closest because over here we'd have to go across the water and stuff, and it's all bad water, so it'd be a lot harder to get to. Okay, so these are done. Now I can play all of this. Get all of this done so that we can get the number cruncher in. Oh, I'm super excited. I hope you guys are too. Gonna help us so much to get that done. They did get these done, so I'm going to detonate these. And then we can put down... Let's see, if we do one of these, let's do this. And I guess... How do I want to do this? I don't even know. So I could do something like this. Put down... You know, that's not gonna work. Just a second. Let me think. Let me think, because I need a number cruncher. I want to do... Or not a number cruncher. Sorry. We're going to do a water dump. Like this. We're going to put down a forester. And then I guess we could put down a lumberjack here. And put... Just trying to make the best use of this space. Although I guess I don't really need this unless I need to put down another lumberjack over here. This will get filled up with water. And then here we're going to do a similar thing but put a farmhouse on top. I'll probably just delete this farmhouse and have it on top. And then... Actually, we could potentially have like a warehouse or something on the bottom, like right above it too. Then we have to figure out stairs and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. This is the most important thing. Let's get this done so we can start figuring out the other stuff. Yay, we've got one done. And it actually is making 450 all by itself, which is great. So we can actually probably hook up a couple of number crunchers to it if we have enough resources, which we are starting to get there. I do think that I want to start getting over... I was thinking about planting pine trees, but we have all of these pine trees over here because we're going to eventually need the pine resin to get the dirt excavator going. And these aren't too far away. All we really need to do is build some of these going across. Oh. Going across here. And then put down a, I guess maybe, I think that the other thing is a 4x4, or 2x2, I mean, not 4x4. So the tapper shack needs 500 science, but that could easily go here. Actually, if I flip it, it'll get a decent amount of those trees, and then we can have, some pine resin stored, and then eventually we can start making wood treated planks with that. That'll be helpful. Not gonna be today probably, but at least we can start getting ready for it. And we can put down a number cruncher here. It's in there so nicely. So this is going to take a lot of resources, but we have enough gears, we have enough metal blocks, and we have enough planks for it. So once we get that built, I can get rid of these 3 because we're going to be making, unless it's a drought, we're going to be making more science with this 1 than we would with these 3. So those 3 beavers can go do other jobs, and we'll have a bunch of science coming in as long as the water is spinning. And I don't have to sit here and pause it because it's in its own separate network, power network. So I don't have to worry about the number crunchers taking away power from our food factories or our industrial stuff or any of that. And I probably should start figuring out this stuff pretty soon here too, now that we are here. So let's get, oh, this is a blockage. Great. I guess we're going to need to get up here, which we have a path along this, so we can just go around here like so to start this. Actually, let's delete that, put in some stairs, and then I guess put stairs here. We can get rid of that, and we can build some stuff and then have it come down along here. Or actually, let's cancel that. Cancel these as well. Because if we connect all these, then I could just do a single thing all the way down to this level, and then it wouldn't be an issue. And this would work. Okay, so let's just do that instead. Let's build. I'm gonna do a 4x4 here, just in case if we decide we need it. And once they get that going, oh, it's too far, huh? Once they get that going, then we'll slowly build across here and get more done. This is gonna take a while, but that's okay. These just take logs, so we should be fine. They haven't done anything with that, but that's okay. We've got lots of stuff going on at the same time, so this, yeah, this will take a little bit of time, but at least we have it set there, so I know what's gonna happen, and we'll get working on it. So, the number cruncher. I guess what I really should do instead of worrying about this is get these handful of things set as high priority, because if this is already making almost the full 500, so this could start making science super quick. Even though it doesn't have all the power, it's not going to be as quick as 10 per hour, but it's going to be pretty close. And then they can do this after and it won't be an issue. And I'll probably do this as second priority so we can at least get something done. Okay, cool. They are working on that. I guess now, while we are waiting for them to do that, let's figure out how this is going to be set up. So I could easily just connect a path here or to anywhere here, really. I do need... I'm gonna fill this with this for a second. They're not gonna build it anyway because they've got so much other stuff to do. And then I've got to decide, do we want to build a medium warehouse on top of this? Oh, that's not the right thing. Because we could put food in, like if I did this, I could put a path to this, put the farmhouse up top, maybe like this. Have the stairs coming off of this. Kind of like what we did in the last season. And then I could just do one of these. And maybe like that. And if we did... I mean, I could even just do... the water pump off of this side. Oh, that is not what I was... the fluid dump, that's what I want. Here, to connect on this side. And I could put another warehouse here or something. I do this facing that way and just put another path here, it wouldn't take up a whole lot of extra space. And then I could get rid of a couple of these. So these could just be for the canola seeds and the soybeans or whatever that we're gonna have close by. So that wouldn't be bad. We would just need to get rid of this and then connect it all up. But at least then we'd have more stuff. Oh my gosh, this is so empty. Thankfully this is going, so these are at least not doing too bad. But just over a day left of this, so we're getting somewhere, and we've got a while before this is going to be done. So but yeah, so if we get these done, we can delete these and this, have it all kind of in a little bit tighter of an area. I probably should get rid of this plank storage and put it somewhere else, but at this point I'm not really sure how we're going to do that, so I'll wait a little bit. And I eventually do want to unlock the large storage because we could build a nice little area over here for the food to be produced, and then just have it near where maybe we could even live near this, and then they could just come over here to farm and stuff. I don't know. It's a little bit out of the way, but it's still, if we keep the food stored and the water stored near where we live, it shouldn't be a problem. We'll see. So much. The only issue with this being where it's at is that it's so far away that it takes forever for them to actually bring the resources to build it. But like I said, once that's done, we can delete these and we don't even have to worry about science because it's gonna be coming in like crazy. Be a lot more helpful. Okay, bad tide has ended. This is down, so when the water turns good, it will let it in, and this should be ready. Let me get out of there so I can see this. So as soon as it's down to 0% contamination, it's going to let this in. And once we have good water over on this side, I will open that up as well. And we're staying pretty good with the 1440 water. I haven't needed to turn on the extra pumps at all, which is great. So I guess maybe what I should do is turn them on, and then when the bad tides start, turn all the pumps off, or like only leave one open or something instead. But right now it's still working. But that would allow this to stay green longer, I think. So we'll see. That is ready. This needs to be shut so it doesn't continue overflowing. Okay. And this is running. Yes. And yeah, it's not as fast as it can be, but you know what? Once this is done, we will have enough stuff coming in to do that, and I can easily put another one in as soon as we've got enough resources for it. So I am going to delete these. I'm going to get rid of that. We've got science flying in. Great stuff here. They've gotten this done. Okay, they finished this. Let's go ahead and get a couple more of these in place, and then we will, I think, finish the rest of it on the next episode, but that's done. Let's unlock the Tapper Shack while we're here. So I think, how many signs did that take? 500. So we've got enough for that. So we can put this down and start building it as soon as it's possible. And then they will start gathering that. And then I'm thinking in the next episode, we're going to try to get a wood workshop put in and get started on the dirt excavator potentially, if we can figure out a good spot to put one. That way we have dirt and we can start building this area out of dirt instead of wood. Because even though we have a lot of trees, it takes a long time to cut them down and everything, and it might be more interesting to look at if it's built out of dirt instead. I haven't built walls out of dirt before, so I think that might be fun. But yeah, I'm going to really quickly demolish a little bit of this. And I'm going to put down another one of these, whatever it's called, NUMBERCRUNCHER. I'm actually gonna go right here so that, oh, that's, I was gonna say if I do this, then maybe I could put another one. Oh yeah, I can. Then I can kind of stagger these a little bit. Actually, instead of doing it there, I think I want to do that on this side because then I could stagger this here because this kind of cuts off. So it'll fit a little bit better. Anyway, I'm going to put this down to a lower priority so they still build it, but it doesn't happen like they do other stuff first because we got a lot to do. And oh, they got this done. So now a decent amount of this is green. And then this will be done. So then some more of this will get green. So we will have a lot more space to be working with on this stuff. It's going to be good. Very good. But yeah, we have a drought coming up. We have our NUMBERCRUNCHER built and we are slowly working on, okay, they got that done. Let's get one more in. And then I think that we're going to finish this up in the next video, whenever that happens. So join me next week if you want to see my food processing area get built. I'm so thankful for this NUMBERCRUNCHER getting done. That is going to be a game changer for sure. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, I'm going to pop a couple more episodes up here that you might also enjoy. Please leave me a comment below. I love hearing from all of you. But that's going to be it for today. I'll see you next time.